Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Globe Talks to Traders series, where you can find out about the ins and outs of crypto trading. I'm your host Sunlight, and today I'm delighted to welcome onto the show Efe, otherwise known as Grizzly Crypto. So watch on to find out about the importance of hedging and how and when to do it, and also his favourite trading strategies in a bear market. On to the interview. The Globe mobile app is now live on the Apple App Store. Trade anytime, anywhere, with any asset as collateral. Stay connected with all your positions on the go. Globe, exchange everything, now even easier. Cool. So, Efe, aka Grizzly Crypto, could you tell us about your journey into crypto trading, please?
Yeah, of course. I was interested in trading since my childhood. When I was 18 years old, I was trying to trade Forex. I am from Turkey, so Turkish lira is very volatile asset. Then it was very interesting. I was trying to trade Forex pairs, gold, other things, some stocks, but for more than 5 years, I only lost money. I won some, but then I lost everything. It kept going like that. Then, after some years of losing money, I I was experienced at that point. In 2019, I thought about crypto. Why I didn't try crypto at all? Like, it's also interesting asset. There's many altcoins, Bitcoin. There is also correlated assets. Like actually, Bitcoin is correlated to them. The S&P, Nasdaq. They are interesting markets. So let me try, and I tried. It was too hard to trade at first 2 years. Again, I lost money for 2 years in crypto until last year. Actually, I have been profitable only for like 2 years now. And I have been trading like 10 years. So it took a lot of time to understand some things, how markets work, how crypto works, how global markets, legacy market works. It was like that. After years of losing money in Forex, I just wanted to try crypto. Then I kept going with it. Then I started to make money after 2 years of trading. I was using a lot of leverage. I was getting liquidated every week. I was that guy.
Right. Yeah. And it seems like you've learned from your mistakes now, have you?
Yeah, it took 10 years, but yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Actually, so kind of to go back to the Turkish lira, what would you say is more volatile at the moment, crypto as a whole, or the Turkish lira?
Turkish lira doesn't move at all, like for months now, because it's getting suppressed by our government right now. This is why it doesn't move. Crypto is more volatile. But Bitcoin especially is not volatile at all at the moment, but altcoins are still volatile. Actually, Nasdaq and S&P, even silver, is more volatile than crypto right now. If you think about Bitcoin, it doesn't move at all. People are getting hyped up for 1% move. Everything looks so good when it moves 1%.
Yep, upwards only. Could you talk about some of the lessons you learned within your 10 years of trading?
One thing I learned is the greed is what makes you lose money, and trading with too much money is also what makes you lose money, because the emotions are so intense when you have so much money in the trade. So what I learned is using no leverage or so little, and time to time, maybe up to 2x, depending on the situation, is the way to make money in crypto. Because if you don't get liquidated, you will make money because market is so volatile. You can scale in other positions, you can hedge your positions. You have to give yourself multiple chances. By saying multiple, tens of chances until you are right. Nowadays, I have positions like I have longs. I longed Sol from 24, and I didn't get liquidated when it got to $7, $8.
Wow.
I was able to get out of that position. And first couple of years, people hate shorting. I think everyone hates shorting for first years of their trading because it doesn't make sense. Markets has to go up. They don't hedge. They just buy everything, keep buying. They never sell. And then bear market comes and there's only despair left because you have no money. You cannot buy the dip. So you cannot make more money. You only lose from there. And you capitulate, then market goes up. This is how it works every time. It's just cycles. So only thing matters is not getting liquidated, not losing your entire capital, not losing your mind in that period of time. You have to wait sometimes years. We are in a bear market for more than 1 year now. It's hard.
It is, definitely. Yep. So there's definitely a lot of risk, right? If you don't know what you're doing in crypto. So can you tell us about the importance of risk management and what are the best methods of managing your risk?
Risk management is a little bit hard in crypto because you want to be involved. You want to hold crypto because it can go up anytime, any moment. It can go so fast. You don't have your entry. You cannot buy anymore because it went up a lot. So you need to have some exposure. If you believe in crypto, everyone needs to have some FT spot holdings, some coins, Bitcoin, at least Bitcoin, if not any altcoins. But there's a risk of holding crypto. At 30K, it looked so good. I mean, it was looking generational entry. Like I bought it, I did, but not with all of my money. This is what I call risk management. I buy some, then I wait. I check global markets that we are correlated with, what they are doing there. Because risk assets are very different. In S&P, people are trading with more size because it's safer, but it's still a risk asset. Then you have Bitcoin. It's more volatile in general, not nowadays, but most of the time it's more volatile than S&P or Nasdaq. Then you have ETH, then you have altcoins, then you have micro caps, and it goes on. Anything not in top 10 can go another 90% from here. It's possible. We saw that multiple times already. So having more cash than you have crypto is what I would say prefer risk management. I prefer this. And hedging my positions. Sometimes market goes up. It's good, it looks good. But when you check, it's only because some entity closed their short position. This is why market's going up. No spot buys, no one is interested. It goes up because market is illiquid. This is when you think about it and hedge your positions. Maybe you have one Bitcoin, you can short one Bitcoin in futures, so you don't have to think about it. Nothing will change in terms of your value. And you will make money actually, because most of the time, funding rates are positive. If you hedge your Bitcoin position for multiple years, you will make money. It's guaranteed. Maybe you can lose money in unrealized fashion. You will see that red P&L, but money will keep coming because you have holdings and you have one-to-one short and you get paid for it. This is how I manage my risk actually. If I don't see a reason to buy more, I just sell or I just hedge. I need reasons to hold risk assets. This is what I learned from last year, 2022.
Yeah, so your second year of being profitable. Could you actually give us an introduction on what hedging actually is? Because as I understand it, it's kind of balancing out your portfolio. So let's say you take a long position, you take the same but reverse position, but shorting it.
Yeah,
Is that it?
when you look like this, it doesn't sound very logical, but there are very good reasons. One being, we have a lot of coins in crypto, right? Some of them we can stake, and they can have pretty insane rewards, like 40%, 50%, more than 100% a year. You buy, for example, 100 Matic and stake it. You get rewarded for it, but you don't know if Matic is going to go up or down. So you have a short exact amount, 100 Matic in derivatives. So you are hedged now. Your Matic holdings will not gain any value or lose any value, but you will get rewarded because you're staking it. Stake rewards are free now because you're hedged. This is one example. This is actually a perfect example why you have to hedge. Another being, some coins have utilities. Some coins I have to personally hold exchange coins, for example, for fee reductions or getting in launch pads. I just hedge them so I don't have to think about them being good or bad in value. I just abuse their I mean, what's the word? Like rewards for free. This is how I use hedging.
Right. Okay. So can you only hedge if that specific token offers staking, or are there other ways of hedging?
There's other ways. There's a pair trading. Actually, I think you can do it, but it's more risky way to do it. For example, you hold 3 different coins. One is overperforming by a lot. Like one of them went up so much and the other 2 didn't. You can just sell that one, short that one in derivatives and add to other 2. But you are taking the risk here. This is not one-to-one hedging. You just don't lock the value here. You are trying to balance your holdings. It's another way of hedging, but it's a little bit more risky way. It's directional bets, and you should know what you're doing if you do something like this, because if something is performing well, probably it will perform well in the future too. This is why it's very risky.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Obviously, not financial advice. So, could you actually tell us about your most successful trades and what you learned from them?
My most successful trade was I got out of the markets last year at April 15th. I I shorted the, what was the price? 52K. Then I closed my shorts at high 30s. It was about 37K, I guess. Then I held my coins, didn't short anything. Market went up just before the Luna crash. I saw the one's interview, and he was talking about something like, if Luna fails, crypto fails. He told something like that, and he was buying a lot of Bitcoin in that time.
Mm.
Then I thought about it. Well, who is that guy? I mean, I don't know him. How we don't know how much money he has left. You cannot buy something 300 millions worth of Bitcoin a day for a year. You have a limited capital. And if you tell something like, if Luna fails, crypto fails, people will make Luna fail.
Mm.
They will find a way. Then I got out of the markets at, like, after it started to crash. Bitcoin was crashing. It was a lot of bad news back to back. Then I didn't touch anything for 6 months. I came back last year, October 15th, I think. It was 18K-ish prices. I started accumulating again. Market went up. Then FTX crashed. It actually didn't stop, but I managed to hold myself for 6 months, and it saved me about 90% of my net worth.
Wow.
It was the best trade I took.
So getting out of the markets
Yeah,
was the best.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's important to know when to actually, take your capital out. So did you store it in any stable coins or just completely like just fiat?
I sold most of my holdings. I held Bitcoin and some major altcoins. I still lost money, but uh, for example, I didn't buy anything with my profits in the time period. I didn't touch anything. I lost money, but I lost what I would. I lost 10% of what I would lose if I were to stay. It was the best day. Being in cash is a position, actually. In crypto, because it's so volatile, it's a position. You just make more crypto being cash, and it worked.
Yeah, no, it really seems like it. Right. So I asked about your most successful trades. So can I ask now about your most challenging trades and what did you learn from them?
My most challenging trades. My most challenging trades are my recent trades, actually. After FTX crash, I shorted from 70 70K to 18K. From that point, I shorted, but it was too risky. The market can go up from there, and it has the potential to be like bottom of the decade, and you have to short it because you have holdings, and you have to make money. You're a trader. You need to find a way to make money. No one will pay your debts, your rent, your needs. You need to find ways to make money, and shorting is still valid way of making money, but prices are too low at this point. It's too risky. Most of the altcoins are like 60% up now in a week, and imagine shorting the bottom of that. Like, you're gonna lose everything. It's hard. This is challenging for like last 2 months is the most challenging period of my trading. I managed to make good decisions, but still it challenged me a lot.
Yeah, of course. So the vibe I'm getting is that you think altcoins have already seen their bottom in this bear market? What about the majors?
I think the last dump was extreme. I closed in my shorts and they dumped another 30% after I closed my shorts. And I think the recent bottom was at least, if not the bottom of the bear market, it will hold for at least 6 months. This is what I think. Because equities also look good for now. Nasdaq nearly tested the lows again. Being short here at this point, on especially on alts, doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense 1 week ago, of course, but even with these prices, I wouldn't short anything right now. It's too risky. And there's actually people are buying Bitcoin now. We didn't see that for a year. It was mostly shorts closing their positions, mostly futures positions riding the price. Spot wasn't chasing at all. Actually, spot is buying right now. People are buying spot Bitcoin.
And that's
Until
a
that
good
changes,
yeah.
that's an excellent signal that at least that bottom will hold for some time.
Okay, awesome. That's a nice bit of optimism there. Yeah. So actually, apart from taking a non-directional hedged view on your trades, do you have any more strategies for weathering a bear market?
Bear market is all about preserving your capital, I think. I have a lot of successful trades. I shorted a lot of tops, like multiple times, probably more than 10 swing shorts I took in last year. But in reality, I didn't make so much money. I made some money, but I held those coins. So I was losing money at the same time. I shorted with leverage, but I didn't use so much leverage. So I actually didn't make so much money. This is what is all about. People see my futures account and come to my Twitter, say, "Oh, you're amazing. You should be rich by now." Hey, I am holding a lot of Bitcoin, so I am actually losing money too. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
If you can preserve your capital, you already won. You will make it. Like if you have same amount of money that you had 1 year ago, right now, you done great job. This is what I would say.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Right. So when the next bull run comes, where do you see yourself and how are you preparing for it?
It's hard to predict, but I started to actually buy coins with my profits from my positions, not with all profits, but with at least half of the profits. I started to buy Bitcoin, ETH, some major altcoins. This is why I prepare for the next bull run. By the way, I don't think we will see new highs for a couple years. It's not gonna be like 2000, not from 3K to 70K bull run in coming years. But we can have some bear market rallies. They will probably retrace fully again. Then we have another bear market rally. This will keep going for a while. This is how I see. I don't see myself holding anything longer than a couple of months. I will still sell every single pump
Good.
for
Good.
a while.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in doubt, just buy low, sell high. Right.
Yeah, you will get your exit if you buy Bitcoin at these prices. Maybe
Mm.
maybe 1 month later, maybe 1 year later, but you will get your exit. It wasn't same when we were trading at 60K. It wasn't same. You never know, but you will probably, I would say 90%, you will get your exit. Whatever you buy here, you will get your exit pretty easily in a couple of months. Even if trade is really bad, you will get your exit.
Do you have any closing comments for any newbie traders that want to get into crypto trading?
Yeah, getting into crypto trading is very exciting because it moves a lot. You can make a lot of money with so little leverage or no leverage. I know people who made insane amount of wealth from trading spot, not using leverage at all. It's possible. You can make 10% a day in crypto without leverage. So it gets very exciting when you start doing it. But it comes with disadvantages. The risk of liquidation is being one of them. I would say people should not use leverage for first couple years because the experience is not great at all. Even if you make a lot of money for a period of time, there will be some liquidation cascades. There will be good news to liquidate your shorts. There will be bad news to liquidate your longs. You will lose money one way or another. This is how it works. Until you have extreme amount of experience, you will be very upset, I would say, if you start trading crypto with leverage. So my first advice would be never touching leverage for first couple of years until you learn a lot of things, how to look at data, what side is offside, what is funding rates, how you check if people are buying crypto or longing with leverage. These are very different things. You need to be able to see them in order to take healthy positions. I wouldn't touch leverage, and this is the first one. The second one, I wouldn't start with anything significant. The money you start with should be important, but it shouldn't be all of your money. Start with 10% of what you think. If you have 1K and you want to trade your 1K, just start with 100 bucks. You will lose it. So you have 900 left. So you have 9 more chances. Think that starting capital as the payment to learn. It's actually a course. You just learn by trading it. So keep it small for a while. Don't think about getting rich in a couple months. It's not gonna happen. Maybe 1 in 100. Maybe there are people that does, but I don't know anyone. It's not gonna happen. So keep it small. Try to learn, try to analyze the markets. Maybe don't even trade. Just there's a thing called paper trading. Just I bought here, a couple days later you check, I sold here, why I bought, why I sold. Do this. If you are successful, do it with real money. If you are very successful, maybe you can deploy more capital, then you can go on. But I see a lot of people losing a lot of money in their first couple of months of trading. Then they get very upset. Then they have to make it back then they start to use leverage. It goes like that. It's devastating. Like, it's very bad.
Yeah, it's like a vicious cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, it sucks you in and it just kills you. Then your trading journey ends for good. Like, you never want to see Bitcoin again.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the importance of knowing what you're doing and not getting too emotional about it, really, is it?
Yeah, but that's the point. Starting small is what makes you be able to think about it. If there's too much money on the table, your emotions will be strong. It's hard to fight with emotions. No one can do it. If you feel something when you open a position, good luck with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for your alpha. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. So if you'd like to try out any of Efe's strategies, be sure to go to globe.exchange. Happy globe trading, and I'll see you next time. Bye!